Hi, my name's William Thompson. Today, more people are becoming millionaires like ever before. I'm one of those, but I'm going to tell you my story, my struggles, because most millionaires don't tell you the real story. They show you the edited version, like watching a movie and everything's perfect. Guys, the road to becoming a millionaire, really a multi-millionaire, it had a lot of problems. Hang in here with me on this channel, and I'm going to show you how to build your cash flow, because cash flow is necessary to build wealth. I became a CPA out of college and I was very excited. One of the few African Americans, because back in the day there were only 1,000 black CPAs nationwide. Yeah, I'm that old. Went into a firm. I was the second individual hired there as my persuasion. And believe it or not, my first year I crushed it. The second year I fell in love, was about to get married. And guess what happened? I lost my job. I lost my job not because of a racial issue. I lost my job because I got arrogant. I thought I was the man and had arrived, but I had not. I had a lot of things to learn. I was very blessed and fortunate that one of my clients, of course, a big 8 accounting firm, one of my clients picked me up, and it was the ideal situation for me. Going through that, I found my why in life. When I went to that company and worked, they had a lot of problems. And then the light bulb came on. William, this is how you're going to build your wealth. You're going to learn how to solve problems. Because see, I believe this principle, that when you learn to solve your problems, that's how you create money. And when you learn to solve problems of others, you create wealth. And boy, I thought at the early age of about 24, I had the secret sauce. Well, fast forwarded, guys, my first business, a ladies' shoe store. My wife was excited. I was excited. And guess what? Because I was the CPA, we did no real research. And by the way, because I didn't have a lot of money, I had to borrow. That's right, borrow $45,000 from my in-laws. And they were glad to do it because my mother-in-law loves shoes also. Well, here we are, JT Shoes and Accessories. We had all the brand name shoes, and we thought this was going to be our ticket to wealth. Well, guess what? In a year and a half, it crashed and burned. And I couldn't understand it. And of course, back in the day, folks, $45,000 plus past due rent and utilities and even sales tax, let's call it about $60,000, was a lot of money. My wife and I, we cried. We cried together, but we dug through the ashes to find what happened. The problem was I didn't do research, but the biggest problem is I didn't get a coach who had built a retail store and could show me, So I thought I had it going on. I learned my lesson. It'd never be the same again. A few years later, this thing called the internet. You guys probably don't know anything about that. Of course, I'm joking. Had a few guys, we were partners, and we said, let's build an online business. I was excited because I'd never built an online business. I had a few successes before that. So now we came together and we did wellness products and wealth building. Of course, I was the wealth building dude. Wellness and wealth, man, what a combination. We launched our company, grand opening, and would you believe it, the very first year, not the second or third year, the very first year we did $3.2 million. Oh man, what? I thought I was the man now. I thought all of my past failures, I were beyond those. I thought I had the secret sauce. And by the way, my wife and I put in $500,000 of our money. That's how much we believed in this internet business. We were excited. We thought that we're going to be able to make crazy money, because if the first year I made 3.2 million, isn't the second year supposed to be about 5 million? Per the business plan it was, and the next year about 7 million. From the projections it was. But guess what? The next year, guys, we crashed and burned. All because people on my team did not understand the powerful word called cash flow. They were living payday to payday, and they depended on us being the owners, taking more and more of the money. And therefore the company suffered. In my mind, as a CPA then, I was thinking, leave the money in the company. They were saying, man, we got mortgage payments. We have car notes. We have insurance. And we literally drained the business, and about a year later, it crashed and it burned. I can't tell you how I felt to now tell your wife a big part of your savings is now gone, about $500,000. My wife very graciously said, William, what do we now do next? Well, at that time, I stepped back from business and I did my research. I got a coach. I got people who had done what I did. And as I learned more about taxes, I learned more about creating online courses. I learned something about real estate investing. I learned how to invest in the stock market. All of those things came together. Yes, the business. Yes, the intellectual properties like a course. Yes, the investing in the stock market, as well as real estate investing. All of those things I learned to do from someone who had done it. And that's what you're going to learn on this channel. I don't have all the answers, but where you are, I can tell you I've been there. And like I said earlier, by the grace of God, my wife and I are multimillionaires now. And I'm going to tell you, this thing about social media marketing, it's fairly new to me. And I believe over the next 5 years, probably less than that, we will make more because of social media than we did our first 30 years. So if you have any desire to learn about money, invest in your financial literacy, and to build generational wealth, you're at the right place. These videos all would be done with you in mind. And I'm going to end with this statement right here. And this is really the key thing. Moving from a CPA to now a cash flow strategist, this is the whole mindset that I work in now. Building wealth requires you building cash flow. And building cash flow requires you to learn how to manage your taxes, your expenses, and your debt as you learn how to create multiple streams of income. So we're going to teach you on this channel, if you're willing to learn, about cash flow. We're going to teach you how to manage your taxes, your expenses, and your debt. We're going to teach you multiple streams of income. Yes, there will be some side hustles where you will be the business, but the ultimate goal is for you to learn how to create assets. And you're going to learn on this channel, and one of the few channels that will teach you, an asset is anything that makes you money with little to none of your involvement. So if you like what you've heard, I would recommend click the link below. There's a newsletter that will have powerful information. You definitely want to subscribe today. And also subscribe to the channel, like it, and share, because you're about to go on a journey that you never imagined you could. So come go with me to your future of cash flow and wealth building. God bless you.